Today it's Speed Dating Friday, and I am on a date with Rasmus Theisen. He's the founder of Strategy Lighthouse. And Rasmus, he's an expert when it comes to strategic modeling. And today I'm going to get wiser on how enterprises are able to adjust their strategy as an ongoing process instead of juggling a spreadsheet once a year. All right, welcome, Rasmus.
Thanks, Stefan.
So how do you see enterprises handling the strategy today?
Well, overall, organizations today, they're typically struggling with the finance support of the strategy. It's a cumbersome and fragile process in spreadsheets, and because of long turnaround times and the resources demanded for the data collection and very fragile consolidation processes, this long-range plan, the strategy, is only in focus once a year, maybe even less than that.
All right. So what happens if the CFO aren't on top of the strategy?
I think the answer is fairly obvious. Since the CFO office plays a very critical role to ensure that the strategic scenarios are prioritized and the right scenarios are chosen and executed. Then if businesses are not on top of their strategy, they will at some point make a bad strategic choice or even omit to make strategic corrections.
Yeah.
And then they will eventually get on a bad strategic path, and we see the results of that everywhere. They'll miss the business opportunities in front of them. They'll adjust too late to the ongoing world. These strategic mistakes, the common denominators, they all cost a lot of money, and they may even result in the death of your business.
Oh my God. So it costs a lot of money and it can result in your death. So you better listen now.
Yeah.
So how would you recommend these enterprises to work with the strategy in the future?
Well, given the importance of the strategy, I think it's important that it's really incorporated in your daily work. I think companies should start mapping the uncertainty ahead of them. And once they've mapped this uncertainty, then we can start modeling the future into relevant business scenarios and make solid business decisions. And that way, leaders can at any time be on top of the best available strategic option in front of them. This would also mean that you need to get the right tools in place to support the strategy. And it may sound a bit complex, but it may not be that way.
All right, cool. Thank you, Rasmus. So if you want to adjust your strategy ongoing and have a dynamic scenario-based approach instead of your current one-dimensional long-range plan, then reach out to me or Rasmus and let us grab a cup of coffee together and also a strategy session. Make it a great weekend.
Have a good weekend, guys. Looking forward to seeing you.